I didn't name it Tommy John surgery. Dr. Job did. And he's the one that stuck me with that.
There are some athletes whose careers are remembered because of the championships they won, the records they broke, or the trophies they lifted. And then there are athletes whose impact goes far beyond their own statistics. Tommy John was one of those rare figures. He was a Major League Baseball pitcher who built a remarkable 26-year career, but his name eventually became attached to something much bigger than baseball statistics. The surgical procedure, now commonly known as Tommy John surgery, transformed the way injured pitchers could recover from devastating elbow injuries and return to professional competition. On Sunday, baseball lost a man behind that historic name. Tommy John has died at the age of 83. According to a statement from his agent, Mike McGuire, John passed away at his home in Lakewood Ranch, Florida, surrounded by his wife Cheryl and his family. He had been receiving hospice care in Bradenton. His death marks the end of an extraordinary life that connected professional baseball, medicine, perseverance, and one of the most remarkable comebacks in sports history. For millions of baseball fans, the name Tommy John immediately brings to mind the surgical procedure that has helped countless pitchers return to mound after serious elbow injuries. But before the surgery became famous, Tommy John was already an accomplished major league pitcher. In fact, one of the most important parts of his legacy is that his achievements on the mound were sometimes overshadowed by the operation that ultimately changed baseball. He was not simply a patient who underwent an experimental procedure. He was a talented and durable pitcher who had already established himself in the major leagues before an injury threatened to end his career. Tommy John began his major league career with the Chicago White Sox in 1963, and his first major league seasons established him as a capable left-handed pitcher. From 1965 through 1971, he spent much of his career with Chicago before moving to the Los Angeles Dodgers in 1972. His career was developing normally until one moment in 1974 changed everything. During the 1974 season, John suffered a serious injury to the ulnar collateral ligament in his pitching elbow. At the time, this kind of injury was considered devastating for a professional pitcher.